8 degrees though in the house, that's a little much.
Yeah, well, later this week we say goodbye to the super crazy hot weather like we've had this weekend. Our temperatures will be coming down, thankfully, so won't be as much of a concern when our pattern shifts later this week. But yeah, definitely super hot this weekend, and tomorrow too we have an excessive heat warning out for all the hot pink and a heat advisory for the orange. That essentially means a really hot feel once again. Heat index up to about 110, maybe even a little bit higher than that. So the feels like when you factor in the humidity will be quite high. Looking at this week, still very hot tomorrow. Then we get a few thunderstorms. Actually, tomorrow into tomorrow night, we may get a wave of some rain. And then Tuesday and beyond, we will have a few more showers and storms around. So we will have some storms this week. A few of them could be strong here and there. And mostly it will be felt in a positive way with rain if you need it, and then of course with breaking this really hot streak that we have going. It's after 10 p.m. and we are still in the upper 80s in a lot of spots. Our feels like temperatures I showed you earlier close to 100. There are some strong storms. Now, we're not really looking at these for our area. They're passing off to the east, but this has been a somewhat common thing over the past several days with some really strong storms staying just off to the north. There's a tornado watch just north of our area. We do have a chance to see some rain tonight, but I kept it slim at 20%. Our temperatures, you can see, much cooler when you get away from that high pressure, which has been centered off to the west of us. Now here's PRECISIONCAST, and we're going forward. It's picking up on those storms that we have, and it does keep them off to the east. But again, there is a chance we could have one or two skirt near our area, so I kept a chance for a couple of showers or storms overnight. Now this is tomorrow, Juneteenth, going through the day, almost nothing showing up. But look at this, we're getting close to sunset at 7 p.m. and we may have some strong storms, maybe even a little bit farther west than what this particular model is showing. So I have a higher chance, maybe 40% for tomorrow night, getting toward sunset and beyond. And then by Tuesday, we will be looking at a decent chance for rain as well, because the high pressure will be moving away and we will see another pattern shifting into our area with low pressure. But look at this, I just wanted to point out with the rain, this is by Tuesday evening. We could have some strong thunderstorms maybe. Not a huge chance for severe weather, but as we've seen, we can get some strong storms this time of year with so much heat and moisture in the atmosphere. Tonight, look for lows in the upper 70s north and lower 80s south after that evening shower and storm action that we got around St. Tammany Parish with that tornado warning there after all of that came to an end. Your forecast for tomorrow, 96 expected for the high. That was what we hit today, 1 degree away from the record. That is also what we hit yesterday. And for yesterday's daily record, we did tie it. It was 96 for yesterday. And the severe risk for tomorrow, level 1 in the green, a little bit higher chance to see some strong storms in the level 2 for Plaquemine, St. Bernard, and generally off farther to the east of our area. Now here's what's happening this week. Here is that huge high that has just been dominating. Note that that starts to get smushed off to the west, and here we have low pressure moving in the upper atmosphere. So the really hot streak ends, we'll have more rain around. And for example, look at this. You can see this feed of moisture coming with showers and storms and a higher chance for that rain. So I know a lot of you are saying we need rain, we could use some rain. And if you haven't gotten it lately, then you have a better chance of that this week. Okay, getting into the tropics, 2 waves out there. It's a little unusual to see these African easterly waves getting going this early in the year, but also that's what we're seeing at this point. Warm waters in the central Atlantic are going to be helping these out, helping them to develop. So that's the higher chance out ahead. Another wave following right behind in the yellow. Just tracking, it's way too early to say where these will go. Can't say that yet, but some models bring it out to the north like this one. A few have it weakening and moving into the Caribbean, but kind of falling apart. Hard to say when it's so far out, but we don't have any threats for our area at this point. We'll continue to watch everything really closely, of course. The next name on the list would be Brett and then Cindy. Look at those temperatures, back to about normal, meaning 90 for the highs, starting Wednesday and into the end of the week.
All right, thank you so much. Well, today in Slidell, there was